Hey there, this is Andrew bringing you another Keyforge deck reveal and review. It's going to be a nice new AOA deck. AOA, yep, Age of Ascension. That's right. Alright, what do we have here? Hizlan, Auditor of the Cramped Bastion. Well, I'm going to say that there's going to be Sanctum and Brobnar. And maybe Untamed. Oh, so close. There's no Sanctum, but there is Shadows. I guess the Auditor is from Shadows or something. So this could be interesting. Have to see what we get here. In the Shadows, I'm hoping for Amber Control and some, spray plinky damage. In the Untamed, I'm hoping for some Amber Gen, maybe some Artifact Control, and then in Brobnar, I'm just hoping for board control. Maybe, if I'm lucky, with some Amber Generation benefits. Alright, let's start with 1-2 Punch. This is an action with a bonus Amber that says stun an enemy creature. If it was already stunned, destroy it instead. Okay. Bramo is a 4-power giant knight with 1 armor. When you play it, you deal 2 damage to each enemy flank creature. That's pretty cool. Coward's End destroys each undamaged creature, and then you gain 3 chains. It's an action. Cowfine is a 5-power giant. Before fight, it deals 2 damage to each neighbor of the creature it fights. This comes back in Worlds Collide and is, I think, a great card. I love the Bingo Bang Bang that that you have in AOA, not in this deck, but Cowfine is still cool as well. First Blood is a card that never works out for me, but it's an action with the bonus Amber. It has Alpha, that's the problem with it, and when you play it, you deal 2 damage for each friendly Brobnar creature, and you may divide this creature among any number of creatures. Yeah, that's pretty cool if you already have the Brobnar creatures on the board, and if you don't, then it is a little rough. We have a Foozle, that's a 5-power giant with Reap. If an enemy creature has been destroyed this turn, gain an Amber. Got 2 of those. Oh, okay, that's some maybe decent Amber generation in the right circumstances. Lollop the Titanic is an 11-power giant. It's also a location, and it deals no damage when it's attacked. But of course, when it attacks you, it's going to hurt real bad. Got 2 of those. Lots of big stuff here. Big bodies. Maybe that makes the Alpha, the First Blood work. 3 Lollops. Wow. Okay. Where's my Grunt Buggy? Ogopogo is a 6-power giant that after it attacks and destroys a creature, you may deal 2 damage to a creature. Yeah, that's pretty good board control as well. And then I think lastly, a Forge Master Og, which is a 4-power giant that says after a player forges a key, they lose all of their remaining Amber. So this turns off cards like Interdimensional Graft. And if your opponent is just getting way out ahead, it can punish them because they get to forge a key, but they then drop down to 0. Okay, let's see. Bad Penny is a 1-power human thief with destroyed. Return it to your hand. Not anywhere near as good as Rad Penny, so that's all we can say. Gamgee is a 2-power elf thief with elusive. After it reaps, if your opponent has more Amber than you, steal 1. Always feels bad to be in that situation in the first place. That's the problem I've always had with Gamgee, and here's a second one. Lamindra is a 1-power elf thief with deploy and elusive, and her neighbors gain elusive. It's okay. Do you have something you really want to protect? I mean, she can be good, I guess, next to like the Og or the Lollops or the Foozles maybe to protect them so you can generate Amber later, but not the best effect. Life for Life is an action with a bonus Amber, and when you play it, you sacrifice a creature to deal 6 damage to a creature. I believe this has been a rad now, so it just says destroy a friendly creature if you do deal 6 damage to a creature. That's how it plays in any case. Nerve Blast, steal an Amber. If you do, deal 2 damage to a creature. That is always great to see. Got 2 of those. Nice. I like that. And then Arani Wrist Clocks, 2-power elf thief with play, steal 1. If your opponent has 7 or more, steal 2 instead. Okay. Very nice. And then we got a Sucker Punch, which is an action with a bonus amber. It has alpha. When you play it, you deal 2 damage to an enemy creature, but if that creature is destroyed by this effect, you archive the Sucker Punch. That gave us some nice plinky damage there. Some steel, that's nice. Not maybe as much as I'd like to see, but enough. Yancey Gang is a 5-power elf thief with action steal 1. Skeleton Key is an artifact that says action a friendly creature captures 1. Good for stalling. Oh, great. And then we have a Too Much to Protect. That's an action with a bonus amber that says play steal all but 6 of your opponent's amber. Is that it for, yeah, that's it for shadows. And that's pretty okay. I mean, Too Much to Protect is a great card. 3 other steals, if you're not even including the Gamgees. The Gamgees aren't going to work great with the Too Much to Protect, probably. Oh, and the Yancey Gang if it stays out, which it probably doesn't. But there's some good tools in there, and then some good board control, too. Let's see what kind of burst or whatnot we can get in Untamed. Full Moon gives a Sunburst. You play it for the remainder of the turn. You gain an amber each time you play a creature. Ooh, we got a Key Charge. That can pair well, potentially, if we have enough creatures. Lose an amber. If you do, you may forge a key at current cost. Persistence Hunting is an action with a bonus amber. When you play it, you choose a house. You exhaust each enemy creature of the chosen house. Good board control. Regrowth is an action with a bonus amber that returns a creature from your discard pile to your hand. Here, so far, the creature I probably most likely to end up returning is the Ronnie. Yeah, almost for sure that's what I want at this point. We've got 2 of those. Wow, nice. Rusnar can be pretty good artifact control, actually. It's a 4-power beast and insect. When it fights, you destroy an artifact. If that artifact had an amber bonus, you gain that much amber. Really nice. Save the Pack is an action. When you play it, you destroy each damaged creature and gain a chain. That and the Cowards In together is, lots of good board control options in a pinch. Tentadlin is a 9-power tree that only deals 2 damage when fighting. And when it fights, you discard a random card from your opponent's archives. This always ends up not being very impactful, but it could always have its day. Got 2 of those. A Grasping Vines, gain an amber and return up to 3 artifacts to their owner's hands. That's always nice. Oh, and then a Dust Pixie. That's a legacy card. Ooh, that's going to be really nice with the regrowths. I like that. Ooh, that's a nice legacy. I gotta say, that's one of the worst things about AOA Untamed was losing Dust Pixie. Mass Mutation at least brings back Gloriana's Attendant, which is kind of like a Dust Pixie but spread out over other cards. That's solid. I really like to see that. And then the Common Cold is an action with a bonus amber that deals 1 damage to each creature. You may destroy all Mars creatures. Wow, I like that Dust Pixie. That's fantastic. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, only so much amber we're going to get from just playing through the deck, but definitely some. Some of it's control-y and could burst pretty hard in the right circumstances. And if we can regrowth for that Dust Pixie multiple times, you could even like Dust Pixie, Common Cold, regrowth Dust Pixie on the same turn. That could be okay. There's some potential there. I like that. I'm not going to discount this thing. I think it could be, it has a lot of potential. The Barometer is probably the least exciting, but, it is good to control the board. You just don't want to be doing that toward the end of the game. That's going to be a bad end game turn, but towards the beginning it can be great. So yeah, once again, that was Hizlan, Auditor of the Cramped Bastion, and we got that Legacy Dust Pixie, and we'll see how that works out. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and that you'll get out and forge some keys.